Well, it's Groundhogs Day. Again. We're in this tiny hamlet in western Pennsylvania, yada, yada, yada. Look at you. You're worshiping a rat. Okay. Yeah. That is one of my favorite movies. Something I will definitely be throwing on at least partially tonight. After I hopefully get a haircut and maybe even run to Costco, because I remembered my little cashback thingy so I can actually pay for the membership. So I went there the other day just to find out. Well, I went there, got up to the gas pumps, realized I left my wallet at home, which has my Costco membership card in there. I drove back home. Then drove back just to find out my membership had expired. I had my kids with me and I was just like, and I didn't have that little cashback check from Costco, so it's like, okay, we're just going to the grocery store and saying no. But yeah, had a good day so far. Came in early, which is what I do when I don't have my kids. Started doing what's it called, expiration notices, which are super fun. It's the one time where I do kind of wish that the printer that I have for work is farther from my desk. It's like in the cubicle next to mine. Just because it's like I print them off one by one, get up, walk over to the printer, come back. Just get some exercise and whatnot. And so, anyway, headed out, got quite a few inspections. So, we're going to see what we can see. First one we got is a ground roof on a house that I believe is in a floodplain. They might have elevated it to where it's not in the floodplain, because the technical definition and whatnot is that it has to be 1 foot. The lowest floor has to be at least 1 foot higher than the 100-year floodplain level. Either that, or they have to put in automatic flood vents and a whole bunch of junk that I haven't really gotten into, because basically we discourage anyone from building the floodplain, because why would you? It seems like a terrible idea. But we're having a good day. We are absolutely moving forward. Yep, I was correct. It looks like they brought this up on this very fine gravel-ish stuff. I would say that's probably about 3 foot, give or take. But over here, sorry about that, I'm trying to walk and not fall over, so the camera work may not be, oh, they covered up the plumbing. And that's not easy to kick off. Did they at least have a radon vent? Is that what you are? I don't even know. Because I can't tell because everything's buried. Okay, well, great. I get to inform someone and they'll probably not be super happy with this. You know, it's always fun to look at the hypotheticals and daydream about Groundhog's Day. What if I was in this loop? It's cold, and it's gray, and it's gonna last for the rest of your life. Well, alright. Well, yeah, if I was stuck in the time loop, I could have some fun around here, or I did look this up this morning. There was an 8 a.m. flight directly to sunny Orlando, Florida. Though I don't know what the temperature is there today. Doesn't really matter. More than 26 degrees as it is here at 11:18 in the morning. That, you know, go to Disney World, hopefully. I haven't looked up availability, anything like that. Because if I am in a time loop, I'm on day 1, so... But I'm doubtful. I'm just playing the hypothetical here. Yeah, definitely head down there, romp around Orlando, and just have fun by myself. I mean, I'd like to take my kids. I'd like to take my girlfriend. But if they're not in the know, that would be really weird. So they'd be like, I can't just take off work. And I'd have to go get my kids from my ex's house and be like, oh, by the way, I'm flying to Orlando. that wouldn't set off any red flags at all. So, anyway, that's just what I was thinking about while I actually had a couple of inspections that were a couple blocks away, so I just went ahead and walked. I want to get my steps in, get at least some exercise, as it has just been too cold and everything like that to get any real exercise. But I guess I gotta get over to another inspection, then back for lunch. I forgot my lunch again. I forgot my meatballs. So I don't know if I'll have those for dinner or if I'll bring them for lunch tomorrow. Either way, keep moving forward. Well, I'm doing... falling down the stairs, apparently. Wow, I don't even know how I did that. But I saved it well. Okay, well, I'm doing a final re-inspection. And I didn't bring my camera down with me the first time. This is kind of an important little thing. I got the other things done that I had written up, but yeah, so that is where you turn the crank for the window to open. This is a bedroom. That makes it rather important for you to be able to get out. Bah! The other thing I would want to show is that this is one of the things they did fix. Is that when plumbers, they like to cut framing members, this is how you properly frame that up. They got joist hangers on the header, on each side of the header, and on the floor joist so that it can maintain that load, especially because that is a shower that's right above there. So, alrighty. Just the one thing really, but rather important thing. It's time to do another rough in, but I walk into the garage and the first thing I see are these holes that I cannot focus on. Where the wiring is going through, those have to have fire stop. And that's something that I have to look in every single room. So that it's just one of those big telltale signs like, oh, this isn't really necessarily gonna go well. Okay. Focus on me, not on what's behind me. Well, do it when I tell you to, camera. Listen to me. And now I'm talking to inanimate objects. So I know that steel, you know, big beams are expensive, but at what point does wood become less cost effective when you have 5 freaking 2x8s and then 6 2x4s on either side holding up this in the garage? I mean, it's to hold up that ridge up there, but anyway, I don't know who exactly to blame in this situation. The HVAC guy who did the panning or the framer who put in the little chase here, because I don't know who got here first. But why just a little sliver? Like, that allows air and smoke and everything to go up through there and completely defeats the purpose of the panning. Okay, that was a little too negative. Because I am having fun today. Just those little things just boggle my mind. Like, you see that, I mean, somebody had to do the work first. They weren't doing it at the same time. So you saw where one ended. And you decided, in the case of the framer, to go over that, or in the case of the panner, to go under that. Get the logic or lack thereof is astounding. This is one of those little sneaky things that you have to look for. So they've got a gas stub for the stove here, but there's no exhaust vent. Oh, I accidentally hit manual focus. Let's not do that. So, you know, obviously that's not something that I'd be able to see that is wrong. It's just, you have to know just these little tiny clues. I mean, I guess I do see that it's wrong, but it's a little harder to pinpoint. Well, that looks like it's going to be a fun thing to sheetrock around. just stick it out of the wall. It's fine. It's just a metal beam. Look, There's another thing. Another thing I want to show. So see how this service entrance is the gray one. It's the big one. It's on all the way down that wall and out there. So if that, where it comes in from the outside to the panel, is greater than 10 feet, you have to have a disconnect on the outside so that, like, firefighters or whatnot, if there's a fire, they can shut off the electricity so they're not banging through walls and getting electrocuted and stuff. So I have to go outside to see that. And that's probably muddy. Dang it. Coming to that realization while on camera. Fun. Well, now looking at the other side of this beam, looks like they just got that about, what, 3 or 4 inches? They just set it down wrong. Yeah, it's probably about a 2x4 width. Fun. Alright, I did confirm that there is a disconnect out there, and the U for ground up there that you can't see because it's blurry. Did confirm there is a disconnect. However, what I can't find is a gas gauge. Here's a gas line because I'm in the utility room, and we got the furnace here with the gas lines, but no gauge anywhere, and I have yet to see one. Nope. Not on the fireplace, that's just stubbed, it's not even hooked up. And we already looked at this one in the kitchen, so I'm at a loss as to where that gauge is supposed to be. Well, I got the haircut. I like it. What was funny is that I was looking back through my phone's pictures, and I actually got my haircut on February 2nd of last year. Or maybe it's the same day. No, it's not. Because I had my older kid with me, and they got their haircut too. Today I just got it by myself, but now I'm home. I'm sitting down to some leftover, the meatballs. I threw in some ramen. Come to find out, the seasoning packet in ramen has milk in it for the shrimp, the beef, and the chicken. I had no idea. Honestly, I wouldn't have thought that. Like, sure, it's loaded up with MSG and seasoning. That's what I thought. But I'm just gonna watch some YouTube. I really need to. I really want to get my kitchen swept up at the very least, and just have a nice, relaxing night. Maybe play some video games. Maybe go see my girlfriend. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. But tomorrow night, I've got a nice, long virtual meeting that I'll be doing from my computer right over there. And then Thursday, not entirely sure what's going on. But Friday, I am going up to see my mom with my kids. So, anywho, I think that's all we're going to have for tonight. Just going to keep it real casual. So, it's been a good Groundhogs Day. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe there won't be a tomorrow. There wasn't one today. Anyway, keep moving forward.